Hello mamas of YouTube, thanks so much for clicking on this video. I'm so glad you're here. If you are new here, my name is Brooke. This is my new YouTube channel in regards to motherhood, having a baby, being a first-time mom, and everything that I'm learning in between. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoyed it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So to just jump right in, do not listen to those people who tell you not to buy newborn clothes or newborn diapers. I had loads of people telling me that, and my baby was born at 4 pounds 2 ounces, so not only did I need newborn diapers, but I needed preemie diapers as well and preemie clothes. Tip number 2 kind of plays into this as well. Bring multiple different sized baby clothes to the hospital with you. I recommend bringing 1 preemie outfit, 2 newborn outfits, and 1 0 to 3 month outfit just in case. Now in regards to that, you can always kind of go based off of your ultrasound appointments if you want to. I know they're not always accurate, but if the doctor's telling you that your baby is measuring pretty big, they're probably measuring pretty big, so you can probably stick with just 0 to 3 months. But if they really haven't told you anything and they said your baby's kind of average, I would definitely bring multiple sizes just in case. Tip number 3, this is a big one, you guys. Make sure you pack your hospital bag before you are 35 weeks pregnant. Luckily, I am very type A, so I had already had my bag packed and in the car ready to go. But I was diagnosed with gestational hypertension at 32 weeks, and then I wasn't diagnosed with preeclampsia until I was 34 weeks, and I was hospitalized just a week later at 35 weeks. And I went straight to the hospital from my doctor's appointment. So luckily, my bags were already in the car and they were packed, and I had everything I needed with me, and no one had to go back home to grab anything. Baby girl is wanting to be held. Is that right, pumpkin? But to go into tip number 4. Tip number 4, if you plan on having a photo shoot done, try to plan that before you're 35 weeks pregnant. Once again, I got sent straight to the hospital when I was 35 weeks pregnant due to high blood pressure, and I did not leave the hospital from then on. My photo shoot was literally scheduled the day that I went in for my daughter's appointment, and I didn't get to get a maternity shoot done, and that'll always stick with me. I'm still very bitter about it, and I probably always will be. So if you plan on having a photo shoot done, be sure to have it done before you are 35 weeks pregnant, just to be on the safe side. Tip number 4, adult diapers. Oh my gosh, this is a big one for me. I loved the adult diapers at the hospital after I had my baby. What they give you is ridiculous. I've heard some people say they like it, but me personally, I don't know how that could really help with anything after labor. The underwear are literal mesh, and you're supposed to put your pad in your little underwear thing they give you, and it just doesn't hold anything. And what I did with the adult diapers that I used, I literally put the pad that the hospital gave me in the adult diaper, and that worked really well for me because I could just change the pad out, and every 3rd pad I would change out, I would put on a new diaper and then just put a new pad in, and that worked really well for me. And at night I wouldn't put a pad in, I would just put a regular diaper on and just change the diaper in the morning, and that worked so well for me because the adult diapers are actually really comfortable. I know that's like surprising, but they really are. I had to send my mother-in-law to go to my house to pick up more because I only brought like a few with me because I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna like them or not, and I ended up really enjoying them. Tip number 5 is be sure to ask the doctors and nurses what type of medications they're giving you. I did not realize this, but during my labor, the nurses were giving me fentanyl before the anesthesiologist got there to give me my epidural because I was having really bad contractions. But I didn't know it was fentanyl, and it got to the point where I could not even walk to the bathroom or speak. Literally could not talk, you guys, and I did not enjoy my labor at all. I feel like my labor lasted like 2 hours when really I was in labor for almost 24 hours. And I know it sounds silly. Some people may want it that way, but I wanted to enjoy my labor, and I wanted to, breathe through my contractions with my partner and really experience what it's like to birth a baby. And I didn't get that experience, and even when I pushed my daughter out, I was there, but I wasn't fully there, and I didn't really get to enjoy that moment with her. Tip number 6, and you may think this is a given, but I did want to mention this in this video. Be sure to really embrace that moment when your baby first comes out and is placed on your chest. Not everyone gets that opportunity, but if you do, please take it in. Just sit there and look at your baby and smell your baby and hug your baby and kiss your baby, because for me, I was so tired and exhausted and out of it from my labor that once my daughter was placed on my chest, I didn't even really take it in. I was kind of just really relieved to be over the labor and delivery process. But now looking back, I wish I would have took that moment in a little more and really like imprinted it into my mind that I just had my baby and that was my first time meeting her and she was literally sitting on my chest. So just take it in and really embrace that moment, because you may not get another moment like that, or it may be a while before you get another moment like that. So just really enjoy it. The last tip I have for you guys is tip number 7, and that is advocate for yourself, okay? If you feel like your ankles are more swollen than what a normal pregnant person's ankles are supposed to be swollen like, then say something to your doctor and stand up for yourself. If you feel ultra tired and you feel like just your fatigue is not normal, be sure to mention it to your doctor. If you're 32 weeks pregnant and you see other pregnant women still working, you know, double shifts in a restaurant and you can't even walk to your refrigerator without being exhausted and out of breath, be sure to stand up to your doctor and tell them that there is something wrong. I literally went to my doctor's appointments time and time again, and until I saw a new person for the very first time, I was literally suffering. The new doctor came in and she took one glance at my feet and said, "Holy crap, your feet look horrendous and you really should probably go to the hospital." And I was 35 weeks pregnant at this point, and I had been suffering for weeks in pain and exhausted, super swollen. I mean, it was awful. Just be sure to advocate for yourself. It's very important, and it's important for you and baby to stay healthy, and no one knows your body like you do. Well, that's all the tips I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for you. I do have my Instagram and my TikTok link down below, so if you want to go follow me on those pages as well, I would love to have you there. But you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!